Do you ever wonder how some students manage to have perfect notes, great grades, and still have time to chill out after class, and you are sat at your desk for 3 hours every day, slaving away, and you still manage to only get 70% on every test? This is a common problem, and it is not your fault at all. And these students don't just do well because of natural genius. They have a secret revision tool that you may also use every day that gets them these good grades. ChatGPT is not hard to use, it is hard to use correctly. And in this video, I'm going to show you how top students use AI to not only plan their essays, but to mark their work and organize their revision and life efficiently. Hello, my name is Priya, and today in this video I'm going to be giving you a crash course on how to use AI to benefit your school life and help you get those top grades. So first thing I want to get out of the way is what AI cannot do, because I'm sure you've been told this before, computers are dumb. Computers cannot do anything if humans don't tell them to. So you may think AI can literally do everything, but let me tell you, it is far from that. And what we have right now are software apps like ChatGPT and Copilot that are still in the making. These things are developing every single day with more people training them. And you may ask AI to write an essay for you, but it's generally just generic and just isn't tailored for your specific needs. This is why top students will use AI differently. Like I said before, AI is trained. These students take advantage of ChatGPT's memory and the fact that you can train it to do anything that you want. And here's the thing, it is completely free. It costs nothing to do this. Top students train AI to plan their essays, to mark their essays, to really enable them to get their top grades. They don't just ask questions and get annoyed when they don't get the right response. Also, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 1.3k subscribers. This is crazy. I'm so happy and I'm so thankful for you guys. I received so much love and support over the last few days, and you guys made me so happy. So please remember to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications if you enjoy the videos, and let's get into this. So do you find yourself constantly at your desk just not knowing what to do? The days are ticking down and you're sat there just thinking, what is there even for me to do at this point? This is a problem that many people have. So what they like to do themselves is create a revision plan. But why would you sit there procrastinating for even longer, just trying to make a list of things that you need to do when you can get AI to do it for you? What I like to do is tell AI a lot about my education. I'll tell it, I do this exam board for this subject, I have this many weeks until my mocks, what do I do? I'll tell it what I'm good at, I'll tell it what I'm struggling with. And literally, it's just stuff you can copy and paste if you made note of it already. And with this, the AI can easily plan a schedule for you. What I did was, at the start of the year, I said, I have 8 weeks until my mocks. I start on this day. I gave it my mock timetable and I said, I need to cover all the content before my mocks. What do I do? So it already knew quite a bit about me. That is one thing I'm going to say. But it generated an 8-week plan, week by week. And not only did this cover all the content, but it also gave me a good 3 weeks for constant exam practice. So currently I'm in week 4 and my goals are to get into the swing of actually doing past papers because I've done most of the content and go over topics that I've been struggling with. And then after this, it is just exam practice because ChatGPT knows that in order to do well in your exams, you need to practice papers. Even AI knows that, guys. This 8-week plan has honestly benefited me so much, and you guys can do it for your actual GCSEs, your A-levels, or just mocks in general. If you are struggling with your revision and think, I'm running out of time, you need some reassurance, just go to ChatGPT and say, I'm struggling with this. These are my exam boards, this is my syllabus, what can I do? And it will give you a tailored plan. And if it's hard, you say, do it again. Don't want it to be as hard, but don't be too alarmed. ChatGPT sometimes does not know, and like I said, that is why you need to train it. I have said to it, I can physically only do 3 hours a day on a weekday, okay, and that's on a good day. I'm not going to get very annoyed at myself if I don't, but I've said that this is my maximum. Don't plan over that. So it kind of plan according to that. Honestly, just using it for revision schedule is such a godsend. I use it literally all the time. ChatGPT has a memory function where if you tell it something, it will remember it. It can remember tons of things, and you can say, I'm on week 4, it's Monday, I'm tired, what shall I do? And it will say, do some economics, do this topic in physics. You can make it as vague or as specific as you want. I am a very detail-oriented person, so I get it to go as specific as it can. It will say, do flashcards, do questions. It knows how I'm doing because I'm constantly updating it with what I'm doing, what I want to do, and what I've been struggling with. Honestly, if you're going to take anything from this video, if you want AI to work for you, you've got to tell it stuff. It does not know everything. I'm going to say that. It is still learning. It's not perfect, but you need to take advantage of it now rather than later when everyone is on this. So another way you can use ChatGPT is not cheating, okay? Don't cheat using ChatGPT. Like I said, it's still not great. I get it to plan my essays in economics. I might get it to write out a certain portion, but I know it's not going to be perfect because I have been doing these essays for nearly 2 years now. ChatGPT has just seen the mark scheme. So quite a while ago, I gave it the mark scheme for a 15 marker. I gave it the mark scheme for a 25 marker. And you can do this with any essay subject. So like history or RS, give it the mark scheme and you can kind of summarize what each one wants. So for a 15 marker, for me in economics, I say I want 3 points for this question with analysis, evidence and evaluation in it. And now if I say, can you plan this essay for 15 marks? It will come up with a plan, 3 points, and it will literally point out what is the evidence, what is the analysis, and what is the evaluation in it. It has made writing essays literally 10 times easier because I know it's very structured, and like even coming up with them now becomes a lot easier. As you get ChatGPT to do them, it will come up with new evidence for you. Very much economics based. I'm very sorry, but this is what I know. If you need evidence for, say, a recession, you can find out new facts that you just never knew before because it is very similar to a search engine if you search it up on Google, but it'll just give it to you straight away without even asking. You can constantly tweak it if you need. Like, it is a chat, it is a search engine and you can talk to it. You can constantly change it, say, I don't like this, I don't like that. Obviously, I always feel bad. I always feel bad about doing that. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't like that last part, can you change it? If you genuinely are like, I don't like this at all, but you just want to kind of have it written out in the right way, you can just write out a bunch of random stuff and say, make this into a plan, because that's what I like to do. I'm very specific with my points. If I don't like it, I'll just say, I want point 1 to be this, I want point 2 to be this, I want point 3 to be this, and then just put it in a plan so it's a lot more, you know, easy to read than, I don't know, my own handwriting. I don't really get it to write essays because I don't like to cheat. Not every essay you do is not going to be like a proper test. So writing essays, it can probably still do that. But one thing I would say is ChatGPT has so many other like GPTs that you can now use. So you can literally search up saying, I want an essay writer one. I've got one for a physics solver because sometimes ChatGPT isn't the best at answering questions. So I've gone and said, I want this physics solver. It already knows my syllabus. So any question I put in, it will give me the answer and a detailed explanation. So that's kind of another thing I'm going to move on to is answering just generic mathematical questions. Use the different GPTs. If it's not got the answers right, don't be disheartened. It's still not perfect, unfortunately. But if you say, can you walk me through how you did this? And it walks you through and you can just see it's just made a little error, you can definitely figure that out for yourself. No one's stopping you from doing that. I don't necessarily don't want it to answer the question for me all the time. I'll just say, walk me through how I can do this. I do it a lot for physics because it's very much a problem solving subject. So for different problem solving subjects like maths, computer science, any other science, honestly, it is very good for walking you through how to do certain things. Okay, so the last point I want to talk about is how to use AI to work for you. Now, during exam season, you may feel a bit lost because let's say you don't have an older sibling who's done exams before, or you just don't know that many people who are on the same wavelength of constantly grinding as you. I say to it, I've done this much work today and I'm feeling quite drained. What shall I do? It's not always going to turn around and say, do nothing, go sleep. It might say, wind down, maybe do some flashcards or something light and then stop working. Or it might tell you to go on a walk. Now this leads on great to my next point, which is telling AI not only about your academics, but your out of school habits. Now you don't have to go into detail with this, but I like to tell AI, I do gym this many times per week and I've told it about my 75 hard challenge and it knows that I have to do a certain amount of things every day. I'm a very busy person and it just helps me prioritize things so much. Oh my god, it's so good at coming up with recipes. One thing that I actually did do today was there's this girl on TikTok and she made these really nice protein lattes because I don't use TikTok very much, and so I just got her page link and I said go into this girl's TikTok and come up with some protein lattes that are gluten-free and easy to make with ingredients at home based off those, and it literally went through the girl's TikTok page and it came up with a bunch for me. ChatGPT does not just have to be for your academics. I use it for making different recipes for myself because I'm not good at cooking, so it helped me come up with my favorite cucumber salad recipe that I use all the time. Things like cooking becoming easier, gym becoming faster, I get it to plan my workouts for me as well. Things like those becoming faster just allow for me to have more time to relax in the evenings because I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat or when I'm going to do gym or like how much time I need to dedicate to gym because ChatGPT knows. Now, it does sound like I'm kind of using it for everything. It's not absorbing me, I'm using it to enhance my productivity and my surroundings. And what I will say is, AI is the starting point, it is not the final answer. You can decide what you want to do, okay? These are just tips to make school and life a little bit easier for you. But if you don't like what ChatGPT is saying, then change it. You can say, I don't like it when you say that, say something different. And if you don't like an essay plan that it gives you, just say, I don't like this, start again, here are some points you can look at. You use the AI is not using you. Anyways, I'm probably going to wrap up the video now. I've kind of said everything I need to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful. Remember to like and subscribe. Again, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support I've got recently. It really makes my day, honestly. Remember to press the post notification button so you know every time I post a new video. And I hope you all have a great day.